Played by Clausen to Grant on left wing. He'll get it to center nicely to Thomas. Thomas trying to get by Leach. Thomas with a burst of speed. Thomas right into his forehand shoots. Oh, and he put it off the crossbar. Thomas had that go off. Iron. Now Grant keeps it in right wing side of the slot over to Thomas. He scores! Thomas buries the pass from Grant for his second of the season after Thomas just missed seconds earlier. No chance of missing that one as Grant set him up with a 4x6. 18:05 the time of that. And after Thomas had set Grant up with a couple of goals in the last two games. Grant with a beautiful setup there to his line mate who had hit the crossbar on the glove side of Frazee seconds earlier. Grant broke up a pass near the line. And that was a solid fit. Get it out. Held it by Thomas. Left point to Gilroy. All the way across to Newberry. He plays it off the right wing boards. Newberry down the wall to Kaloric. He partially fends on his one-timer. No, Thomas scores! Kaloric didn't get much on his shot, but it deflected, went right to Thomas. Inside the left face-off dot. Thomas buried it. The Whale get a power play goal. And it's 2-0. Thomas was Johnny on the spot there. Kaloric's try went off of Akalatsi's skate right to Thomas. And Sateri didn't have a chance on that one. They jammed for it. Kreider trying to work it loose for the Whale. Comes to Thomas, right point to the left point, Gilroy. Gilroy down the boards. Backhands it toward the front. It deflects over to the near side. Kept it by Kreider. Here's a one-timer by Thomas. He scores! Long shot by Thomas gets through Sateri on the power play. Second goal of the game for Christian Thomas. His first pro multiple goal game, and it's back to a 3-goal Whale lead. A good hard low drive there by Thomas. 3:22 the time of that. It was Kreider who turned and found Thomas. He one-timed the puck. And to Collins. Out of Miller. Haley near the corner. Slides it toward Thomas. He's hit by Cote. Miller going to get to Thomas in front. He scores! Christian Thomas pops a top shelf behind Hellenius. Moving out from below the goal line. And the Whale draw first blood.
Good work by Thomas going towards the net to sneak that one by Hellenius. But all started by Haley taking a hit to make a play. He took a hard hit over here in the near side. Didn't give up. Kept working the puck. He got it in deep. And the Whale were able to work it in the corner as Thomas was hit. Fought off the check. Grant put a nice pass right to him, and what a shot there.
Now it's taken away by Drazenovich for Springfield. He can't get it by Collins at the right point. Now it's Grant out of the corner. Grant centers one. They score! It's banged home by Thomas from the far side off the centering pass from Grant, and it's 4-0 Whale. Just good grinding work down low in the offensive zone there by the Whale's fourth line. And it was a perfect pass by Grant to Thomas. And Thomas is able to move the Whale out on right wing. Thomas into the Phantom end to a wide angle. Thomas shoots, stick save by Heater. Rebound, they score! Jason Wilson is able to lift it in behind Heater. First career AHL goal for Wilson, putting it up under the crossbar. It's 3-1 Whale.
Yeah, the Heater didn't have any idea where it was. And Wilson over here on the short side was able to chop at it upstairs on Heater. And I think that surprised just about everybody there. It was a bad angle shot from the circle, and the rebound laid there, yeah, and Wilson just reached out and chopped at it and beat Heater short side high on the side. So go to the net, good things will happen.
We're all the way down to even the Manchester end. The zone to our right. Forechecking is Thomas, right wing corner. Thomas battling with Campbell. Now Meckler reverse it in his own zone. It's knocked away by Thomas behind the net. Thomas centers one. They score! It trickles through Menino and just over. Bounces to the far corner. Arsini loses control, and he's pressured by Tessier. Now Thomas wades in there. He'll free the puck for the Whale. Trying to get it to Haley in front. Haley scores! Haley's able to bury the pass from Thomas, putting it past the glove of Pasquale. That line scores on back-to-back shifts, and it's 2-0 Whale. Haley got one of the assists on Tessier's goal. And it was Thomas bumping Odell off the puck and feeding Haley in the slot. Thomas. Arlette steps up to bump Martinook. And back into the Portland zone as Thomas down right wing. He winds, fires, he scores! Christian Thomas hammers and drives past Lee for Thomas's second of the game. It's 3-1 Whale.
Boy, what a rip there by Thomas. Gets that puck over on the far side with speed. And he winds up and blasts one that gets by Lee. And this line is red hot. There's no other way to put it. And Christian Thomas, he may not be a big guy, but boy, oh boy, can he let rip. He gets it over the line. He's wide open and blasted that one. What a shot by Thomas to extend the lead to 3-1. Wow.
That was from a fairly wide angle as well.
It might have been deflected too.
His long pass is on the tape of Haley into the Manchester end to Thomas down the right side of the slot. He shoots and scores! Christian Thomas continues his hot offensive play. He snaps it past the glove of Jones, and it's a 1-1 tie.
Well, we talked about the people that have been red hot for the Whale of late. Brandon Siegel and Christian Thomas. And if you get a chance to give the puck to one of those guys, you give it to them and let them do what they have to do. And that's exactly what Christian Thomas did. Some good puck movement, good cross-ice pass to the far side. Thomas is skating in wide open, and that is a laser beam and a perfectly placed shot, short side high, on the corner of Jones. What a shot by Thomas to tie the game.
Look, Mashinder able to get it to center ice, and he hands it ahead to Thomas, 2-on-1 in the Bridgeport zone. Thomas left wing side to Mashinder to the slot, back to Thomas. He scores! Oh, what a pretty passing play there as Mashinder gave it back to Thomas, and Thomas had all but an empty net.
Boy, some pretty passing is right. I thought Mashinder was actually going to take the shot. He probably could have as well, as he was wide open in the far circle, but at the last second slid it over here to Thomas and put it right where it had to be for him to push that one in. Past DiPietro, was over on the far side, but some pretty give and goes here. And boy, the Whale have scored some really pretty goals here in this first period. And that one was another one. Great passing play by Mashinder and Thomas. Both come back down. And
to Vernace, right wing side, across to Thomas, left circle. He winds and fires, blocker saved by Ryder. Rebound to Ferrio, left wing corner, final minute of the third. Whales still on a power play. Ferrio to Pyatt, top of the slot. To Thomas, one timer deflected, they score! Thomas drives one from the top of the left wing circle off of Ty Wishart and into the goal. It's 7-3 Whale.
Now that was a big heavy shot from the point there. Good deflection in past Ryder. And the Whale doing a good job of moving that puck around here. A good fake there by Pyatt on the shot. And then the big slap shot over here from the near side that goes right off.
3-on-3, he's got Campbell and Hill. Left side to Fazio, to Campbell, to Hill in this slot, and Thomas lifted his stick to take it away. Now an on-man rush 2-on-1. Siegel up the middle with Pyatt. Siegel across the Pyatt left wing circle, shoots and scores! And the Whale win with 2:43 left in overtime.
Grabs it right back in the offensive zone, right wing circle, he throws it on goal, rebound, they score! Thomas able to backhand it in from the far side. After Tessier got it on net, it's 3-0 Whale.
Well, started with Peugeot's turnover at the blue line. Great job by Tessier to hold up and wait for the Whale to get back on side. And he patiently waited with the puck, and he tried throwing it towards the goal for a deflection for Haley. And Chevry made the save instead, and it kicked right out to Thomas, and he buried it home. But a turnover in the neutral zone and a quick transition there. Nice patience by Tessier to fling it towards the
corner. Hamilton trying to glove it out to center, can't do it. Here's Thomas's shot, and he scores! Christian Thomas able to grab a loose puck in the left wing circle, and Chevry didn't ever appear to see that shot. It got by him on the stick side. It's 5-0 Whale.
Yeah, that was a good hard shot there by Thomas. And Chevry, who seems to be a little unsure of himself right now and of the puck, did not react to that. You're absolutely right there, Bob. That was a quick, hard shot. And the Whale did a good job of keeping the puck in as Clausen pinched the puck in from the boards. I'm not sure if that redirected off of a Senator player or if Thomas just used him as a screen and fired it through the legs, but it got by Chevry on the short side.